Okay, hi Mintu.
My teacher.
Right. Let's do the next speaking exercise. Tell me, Mintu, what hobby or hobbies do you have?
My hobbies are listen to music and playing football.
Very good. Okay. And what do you like about your hobby or hobbies?
Um,
Why do you like it?
um, because um, because listening to music is can relaxing me, and playing football uh, uh is um can keep my healthy.
Listening to music relaxes me, or I find listening to music very relaxing. Okay? Hi, Phuc.
Hi, teacher.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Okay. We can start. Hoang Phuc, what hobby or hobbies do you have?
My hobby are playing football and playing basketball.
Okay. Let me just. Okay, and Phuc, what do you like about your hobbies? Why do you like your hobbies?
Because playing football and playing basketball keeps me fit and healthy.
Okay, Mintu, where do you practice your hobby?
Um, 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 I practice my hobby at um at the weekend.
No, where? Where?
Uh,
Do you listen to music at home and at school or at your friend's house? And do you play football in the park or at school, or can you play it at home? Where do you play it?
I listen
I listen to music at home, and I playing football at um a stadium.
Okay. Um, okay, and what about you, Phuc6b?
I practice play football is in stadium
And basketball?
and basketball in a schoolyard.
Okay, so Minh, what hobbies do you have?
My hobbies are listening to music and playing football.
Okay, and what do you like about your hobby?
Um, Listening to music relaxes me, and if I listen to music, very relaxing. Playing football keep me fit and healthy.
Okay, so when I ask you what you like about your hobby, you must choose one. This one or this one, because relaxes and relaxing. You need to know when to use the correct form of the word, okay? So again, what do you like about your hobby?
I find listening to music very relaxing. Playing football keeps me fit and healthy.
Very good. Okay. Where do you practice your hobby or your hobbies?
I enjoy listening to music at home when I am busy cleaning my room. I normally play football at the local football stadium.
Very good. Okay, Phuc6b, what about your hobbies? What hobbies do you have?
My hobby are playing football and basketball.
My hobbies?
My hobbies are playing football and basketball.
Okay, if you only have one hobby, okay, we say hobby. My hobby is
My hobby is
playing football.
playing football and basketball.
If you have one hobby, my hobby is playing football. But if you have two, my hobbies are playing football and basketball. Do you understand?
Yes.
So you have two hobbies. What hobbies do you have?
My hobbies are playing football and basketball.
Very good. And what do you like about your hobbies?
Playing your sports keeps me fit and healthy, and I can also play it with my friends and spend some time with them.
Very good. And where do you practice your hobby?
I practice my football at the local football stadium, and I play basketball at school on the basketball court.
Okay. Mintu, when do you practice your hobby? When do you practice?
I practice my hobby at the weekend.
Okay, so do you always listen to music on the weekend and you always just play football on the weekend?
No,
Okay, so
I not always listen to music at the weekend, but I always play football at the weekend.
okay, so when do you listen to music?
I listen to music on most days.
Okay, and how did you become interested in your hobby? How did you start? Why did you start listening to music and why did you start playing football? How did you start listening to music or why?
I start listening to music when
I started.
when I at 7 years old.
How did it happen? Did your mom or a friend or someone, did they play a nice song and you enjoyed it? Or why did you? What made you like music?
Um, as um
Who 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 introduced you to music?
is my dad.
And what about football? How did you start playing football? Hmm?
Um,
How old were you when you started playing football?
um, At
How old were you?
6 years old.
Okay, and why did you start?
Because mm, uh, mm,
Okay. Tell me, Mintu, how did you get started to become interested in your hobby? Or hobbies, sorry, hobbies.
is
I
can
s-
you ask again?
How did you get started in your hobbies? How did you start? Just read this. I started listening.
Is is mm, mm, um
I started listening to music
I started listening to music
when I was
when I was 7 years old. Um, my dad intro
introduced
introduced me to it. I started playing when I saw 6 years old after I saw my favorite player, Ronaldo, on TV during a very important football match.
Okay, sorry, I left out. I started playing football. Okay. Right. Hoang Phuc, when do you practice your hobby? Or your hobbies? When do you practice your hobbies?
I play football on Friday and Saturday.
On Fridays and Saturdays. And basketball?
And basketball I play on Sunday.
Okay, and how did you get started?
I started playing football when I was 8 years old.
And why did you start playing football? When I was 7 years old, ne?
Eight, eight
8.
years old.
And you started playing because?
Um, I saw my football match with my dad in a in a last year.
Okay, and what about basketball? How did you start playing basketball?
I started playing basketball when I was 10 years old.
And why did you start playing basketball? What made you decide to play basketball?
because because play basketball is make me tall, so I can started play basketball.
Do you think playing basketball will make you tall? Or are you tall? Are you a tall person?
Yes.
Okay, so I started playing basketball when I was 10 years old. I am very tall, so I okay, Phuc, when do you practice your hobby? Or when do you
I play
practice your hobbies? Sorry, hobbies.
I play football on Fridays and Saturday and basketball I play on Sundays.
Okay, and when do you practice? What made you decide on those hobbies? Why did you decide on football and basketball?
Um, I started playing football when I was 8 years old, and
I started
I started I started playing football when I was 8 years old, and I started playing because I saw a football match with with my dad, and it inspired me to play.
inspired, and it inspired me to play.
And inspired me to play.
That's what inspired means. It inspired me to play. Okay. Yeah?
I started playing basketball when I was 10 years old. I am very tall and I think yes, I can become really good at playing basketball.
Okay, good. Mintu, what about you? When do you practice your hobby? When?
I practice
I listen.
I listen um listen to music on most days, but I only practice football on weekends.
Very good. And why did you become interested in listening to music and playing football? What made you choose those hobbies? I started. I'm waiting for your answer, Mintu. What are you busy with? Why did you become interested in music and football?
I started listening to music when I was 7 years old. My dad introduced me to Phuc6b. I started playing when I was 6 years old.
I started
After
playing football. Sorry, I started playing football.
I started playing football when I was 6 years old after I saw my favorite player Ronaldo on TV during a very important football match.
Okay. Now, Hoang Phuc, when you go out, where do you go to eat? Do you go to a restaurant? Do you go to a cafe? Do you go to a market? Do you get fast food? Where do you go when you go out to eat?
I go out on Sunday and I go to eat in a restaurant.
Okay. Okay, and what is your favorite food?
My favorite food is a chicken.
Okay. How do you like the chicken? Do you like it in on a sandwich, or do you like it with rice and vegetables, or do you like it on the grill? How do you like your chicken?
Is a burger chicken.
Okay. What about you, Mintu? Where do you go out to eat?
I go out. I go out to eat.
You go to a market? Do you get fast food? Do you go to a restaurant or a picnic? Where do you go out to eat? What do you normally do when you go out to eat?
I go to restaurant.
Okay, and do you go every night, or do you go once a week or only on the weekend? When do you go to the restaurant?
Is I sometimes.
Okay, but hmm?
When is someone's birthday?
Okay. Okay, and what's your favorite food?
Is my favorite food is a burger and is and chicken.
Okay. Mm. Right. Hoang Phuc, what is the strangest thing you have eaten? The weirdest thing?
Just strangest thing you have I have eaten is a chicken is
What, the chicken legs?
chicken leg.
Really?
Yes.
Did you have the chicken legs? Was it nice? Did you enjoy it? Did you enjoy eating it, Hoang Phuc?
Yes.
And what is the best food you can cook? What can you cook?
Is my mom.
No, can you cook food? Can you make
No.
something?
No.
No. Okay. Mintu, what is the strangest thing you've ever eaten?
The spring gas food I have eaten is flowers.
Did you like it?
Yes.
And can you cook, Mintu?
Yes.
What can you cook? What
I
is the...
I can cook eggs.
Okay. Okay. Hoang Phuc, what is the best food you can cook?
The best food I can cook is egg.
But you just told me you can't cook. I asked you if you can cook and you said you can't cook. So if I ask you, what is the best food you can cook? Hmm? Can you cook eggs?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, then you just use the same answer as Minh too, okay? So Hoang Phuc, what is the best food you can cook? Hmm? The only thing? Hoang Phuc, what is the best thing you can cook? Can you hear me? Okay, Phuc, when you go out, where do you go to eat?
I is in dining room.
Phuc, when you go out, where do you go to eat?
We usually go out to eat every Sunday, and we will normally go to a restaurant.
Okay, and what is the strangest thing you have eaten?
The strangest thing I have ever eaten were chicken legs. I actually enjoyed it very much.
And what is your favorite food?
My favorite food is chicken. I especially love chicken burgers.
And what is the best food you can cook?
I can cook.
Okay. Mintu, what is the strangest thing you have ever eaten?
The strangest thing I have ever eaten was sunflowers, and I like it too.
And where do you go out? When you go out, where do you go eat?
We usually go to a restaurant when it's someone's birthday.
Okay, and what is the best food you can cook?
The only thing I can cook are eggs.
And what is your favorite food?
My favorite food is also chicken burgers.
Okay, and tell me something about a thing you don't like to eat. What don't you like? What food don't you like?
I don't like eat carrot.
I don't like eating carrots. Okay, why?
Because
You
this
don't like the
this tattoo is not milk.
The what? Are you writing it in the chat? Okay, so I don't like eating carrots because I don't like the way it tastes. Okay, I don't like the way it tastes. You don't like the way it tastes. Hoang Phuc, what don't you like? What food don't you like?
I don't like eating chocolate
What?
because
You don't like chocolate? Why not? Who doesn't like chocolate?
because it's so sweet.
Okay. Okay, so again, Mintu, what food don't you like to eat? Hmm? Mintu, what food don't you like to eat?
I don't like eating carrots because I don't like the way it tastes.
It tastes. Tastes. Can you say tastes? I don't like the way it tastes. Mintu?
I don't like eating carrots because I don't like the way it tastes.
Tastes, yes. Because earlier I couldn't understand what you were saying. You're not paying attention. Is the person next to you making jokes important? I couldn't understand what you were saying because you weren't pronouncing it right. Now I'm trying to teach you to pronounce it right and you are making jokes. Hoang Phuc, what food don't you like to eat?
I don't like eating chocolate because I find it too sweet and it is bad for your teeth.
Very good. Mintu, what hobbies do you have?
My hobbies are listening to music and playing football.
What about you, Hoang Phuc? What are your hobbies?
My hobbies is
My hobbies are
are playing football and basketball.
good. Okay. Mintu, where do you practice your hobby?
I practice my hobby. I listening to music at home, and I playing.
I enjoy listening. I enjoy
listening to music at home,
when
and
I'm busy.
when I'm busy cleaning my room.
I normally play.
I normally play football at the local team's stadium.
Hoang Phuc, How did you start playing football and basketball? Why did you start?
I started playing football when I was 8 years old.
And I
Interest-
started playing
I started playing football when I was 8 years old.
and
Because
what? Yeah.
because I saw a football match with my dad, and it
Inspired.
inspired with me.
It inspired me to play. It inspired me to play.
It inspires me to play.
Mintu, what is the strangest thing you have eaten?
The string food I have eaten is flowers, and I like it too much.
The strangest thing I have ever eaten was some flowers, and I liked it too. And I liked it too. Hoang Phuc, when you go out, where do you go to eat?
I go out on every Sunday. I go to eat in a restaurant.
Okay, we usually go out to eat every Sunday, and we will normally go to a restaurant. Okay. Mintu, what is the best food you can cook?
The best, I only can cook eggs.
Okay, the only thing I can cook are eggs.
The only thing I can cook are eggs.
Okay. Hoang Phuc, what is your favorite food?
My favorite food is chicken. I love chicken burgers.
Okay, I especially love
Especially love chicken burgers.
okay. Because if you say my favorite food is chicken, you like chicken. You like chicken drumsticks, you like grilled chicken, you like chicken mayo, but your favorite out of them all is chicken burger. Is a chicken burger. Okay. Mintu, tell me something about a thing you don't like to eat. What don't you like to eat?
The food I don't like to eat is carrots, because
I don't like eating carrots.
I don't like eating carrots because
I don't like the way
I don't like the way it tastes.
it tastes. Okay. We have like 1 minute left, so I'm not gonna go to the next part. When I see you again, we will do this one about different jobs. You can think about it so long. We have a doctor, a cook or a chef, an actor or actress, a teacher or a pilot. Okay? I want you to think which one of these jobs would you like? Which one would you like to do one day and which one don't you like? And tell me why, okay? When I see you next time. Okay. Minchu, Hoang, Phuc, are you happy with your lesson?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That's all we have time for today. Goodbye. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, teacher.
Bye.
Bye.